Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk confidence boosting fragrances. So I've compiled a list of some of the perfumes in my collection that give me a confidence boost when I need it. I feel like we all need that every so often. And of course, the fragrances that give you confidence can be very different from the next person. But there's definitely something to be said for the power that scent gives. So I just wanted to share some of those scents with you. Now, the very first fragrance I put on this list, I have mentioned in several videos that this gives me a confidence boost. This is Iris Melican from Maison Crivelli. I feel so powerful when I reach for this scent. It's a very sophisticated, unique, earthy fragrance. This has a heavy dose of orris root. It's dense and very multifaceted. It has a vegetal side. It gives the fragrance a powdery character, but then there's also a creaminess to the scent. And the vanilla in here definitely contributes to that quality. This is not a sweet fragrance, but that note does take on a bit of a white chocolate-like facet, specifically in the dry down. This has cypress, and I get a lot of wood from Iris Melican. In the opening, I get a bit of like a wood chip vibe. It has an herbal quality from the galbanum, and I took a while to even sample this fragrance because of that being one of the notes mentioned. I do not enjoy that note, but Iris Melican just hits different, and I think it's a masterpiece. It's not for the faint of heart. It's complex. There's a very smooth leather in here as well, but I do think it's something you should try if you like earthy fragrances, if you love orris and woody notes, and you like unisex profiles. I would just try it because it's a really special fragrance, and it's hard to picture what exactly this is going to smell like just from reading the notes. And this thing is a beast. I get all day wear with a strong projection. Next is Chloe Nomade Absolu. They've unfortunately made the decision to discontinue this, but I'm mentioning it because you can still absolutely purchase this on discount sites, so I'll leave a link for you down below. As soon as you can't get it anymore, I'll stop talking about it. I feel like I have a good handful of now discontinued gems in my collection, and it sucks. Like, I'd love to talk about Armani Code Satin and Mugler Angel Muse, EDP, Guerlain Coconut Fizz. The list goes on, unfortunately. Looking on the bright side though, if you love this and wear this, you're gonna smell very unique because you can't get any more. This is one of my favorite designers, and it's such a shame that they've made this decision because it's not often that I come across a designer perfume that I feel like really stands out to me and has that unique character. Because with designer perfumes, of course, they're trying to appeal to the masses, and so a lot of profiles, they just start to mesh together. This has a beautiful big dose of oak moss, and it smells so chic, classy, sophisticated. It's paired with a Mirabelle plum, and that note gives this scent a brightness. It smells citrusy, very crisp, fresh, a bit sparkling. It has a clean, woody base. It gives me like an outdoorsy feel, but very perfumey. So it doesn't literally smell like you're out hiking or something. This is a perfume that I think suits any occasion. I wear this year round. I get a lot of compliments on Nomade Absolu. I already have my backup bottle ready to go, and I get about 6 hours with a moderate projection. Next up is Uomo Intense from Valentino. This has that gorgeous lipsticky iris vanilla combo that I am obsessed with. Every time I smell that DNA in a fragrance, I'm like, oh, I'm in heaven, and I have to refrain from purchasing them all. But this is one of my tip-top absolute favorites in that category. What I love about this scent is that I get both masculine and feminine characteristics to this scent. This has a little bit of an aromatic quality coming through from the juniper and sage, but this is mainly that lipsticky, dark iris, sweetened a little bit with the vanilla. It's not gourmand. It adds to the lipstick experience, like how nowadays a lot of lipsticks have a vanilla scent added. There's tonka bean, but then you get this boldness and even more of a deep character coming through from this smooth leather. So it makes me think of like lipstick stains on a man's leather jacket. I think it's so incredibly sexy. It's marketed towards men. I love wearing it. I think if you're a unisex fragrance girl, that you could also love this scent. If you do not enjoy unisex profiles and you like wearing strictly feminine perfumes, then I don't think it would be for you, but maybe you could get it for your boyfriend, husband. It is fantastic, and I get all day wear with a strong projection. Next is Poets of Berlin from Wilhelm Perfumery, and I think this is a really cool fruity scent. This has a note of blueberry, which I don't see often enough, and then when I do see it, unfortunately, a lot of the time it comes off quite synthetic to me, but this is a blueberry that I love. And it also has vanilla. What's different and unique about Poets of Berlin is that this has a green note coming in from bamboo, and it also gives the scent a little bit of a green bitterness. Of course, it won't be for everyone, but I love this bit of contrast because you have these, you know, the bright notes. It's fun. It's blueberry and vanilla, and then you just throw in a really different spin. It has a bit of a bright lemon at the start and then also a sandalwood in the base. My mom absolutely adores this perfume, and I feel like she's really particular about the scents that she loves. She likes a lot, but there's not a lot that I feel like really hit for her. So it's approved by someone picky. Also me. In the cooler weather, I feel like I get more of the wood and bamboo, and in warmer weather, that blueberry just becomes like even more bright and juicy and sweet. And I get about 6 hours with moderate projection. It has been a hot minute since I've talked about Oud for Greatness from Initio, but my love for it has not gone anywhere. If you are an OG, you know, I have been speaking about this perfume since the very beginning of me making perfume content. This is one of the most powerful, commanding, hot fragrances I have. This is intense, dark, deep stuff right here. This perfume has mystery written all over it. It is masculine leaning, but I think it's really cool when women wear this. This of course has oud, but I don't get anything animalic from this scent. That is where it crosses the line. I can't do that. So oud is hit or miss for me. I can appreciate and love oud, but as soon as it smells animalic, I'm out. So luckily, I don't get that with this one. It has a lot of saffron, and that right there gives this scent a lot of sexiness, and it also makes this scent wearable for me because it introduces an airy sponge sugar like sweetness, and it just works. It's that something that lures you in. For me, saffron has a real magnetic, exotic quality. It has some nutmeg and lavender. I do get a smooth leather quality to the scent as well. I always picture a really cool, hot biker when I smell this. One of my strongest in my collection, so yeah, it does last all day with strong projection. I go very light-handed with this thing. I've had this for years and years. I'm still not halfway through my bottle. Polar opposite side of the spectrum. See, I'm a girl of variety. Definitely do not have a singular taste. Rouge Malachite from Armani Prive. And this is a tuberose perfume. And this is incredibly bridal smelling to me. Just a vision in white comes to mind. This has tuberose in the top, middle, and base, and is a very modern interpretation of tuberose. It's just a total explosion, like bouquet of warm florals. It also has jasmine, ylang-ylang, orange blossom. Luckily, that note is not loud because a lot of people know that I don't vibe with orange blossom. Besides these warm, luscious florals, it has added warmth from a benzoin and amber. And so it's soft, it's smooth, it has a powdery character. I really love benzoin as an amber note. It's such a likable, easy to enjoy resin. It is so smooth in texture. The cashmere adds to that, and this has a unique addition of sage and pink pepper. Namely, in the opening you get that the most at first, and as this dries down it becomes more warm, creamy, almost has like a drop of vanilla in that dry down. I always feel very confident and beautiful when I wear Rouge Malachite, and I get all day wear with strong projection. A bold scent that I love and adore for fall and winter is Babycat from YSL. This is my like don't mess with me perfume. This is I'm walking in with a strut, head held high, shoulders back. I'm that girl. This is a fantastic incense, suede, peppery vanilla. Man, it has a kick. Like it really does have this like feline flair. You have to enjoy that peppery kick, that spice. There's black pepper and pink pepper. You get a lot of incense from this scent, and although there's a lot of that note in here, it's not like I get an overly smoky experience, but some smoky feel. It's more that it gives this scent that type of resinous feel. There's suede, and that is a note I don't think you need to be worried about. It doesn't have a leathery character. And then to tie it all together, a load of a deep bourbon vanilla. And really the color of this juice is the color that comes to mind, like that's associated with this scent. And there's been a lot of brands that have come out doing their spin on the DNA, but my favorite remains to be Babycat. And I get all day wear, strong projection. Last but not least, we have a Quentin Beige masterpiece. Chloe Nomade Absolu is another Quentin Beige, by the way. Hibiscus Mahajad from Maison Crivelli. My gosh, does this man know how to do a rose. I'm very particular with how I like my roses, but if I see his name listed as the perfumer on a rose perfume, most likely that's going to be a hit for me. He really knows how to deliver on a modern, unique, ultra sensual rose. Easily one of the sexiest perfumes I own. This hibiscus rose pairing is gorgeous. Hibiscus naturally has a fruity undertone to it, so it complements this rose in a beautiful way. And the color that comes to mind when I smell this is like a fiery hot magenta. It also has cassis, a unique little dash of mint, and a smooth leather. Personally, I don't smell this and get leather, but it brings depth to this perfume. And then it's finished off with a sweet, creamy vanilla, and it's delicious. Femme fatale type stuff right here. Another beast performer. This bottle will last you a very long time. Strong projection, all day wear. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so, so much. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.